Chanie, this woman makes me sound lazy. That's all I have to say. I'm in awe of this woman. Chanie Wolowik was born and raised in Brooklyn and also spent some time in Russia. Born into a prestigious Chabad family, she always knew she would be involved in a Chabad center, which she found herself directing with her husband just one short year after their marriage in 1994. In September of 1995, Rebbetzin Chanie Wolowik and her husband arrived in the Five Towns with one goal in mind: establish a Chabad center to serve the Five Towns and surrounding communities. Filled with enthusiasm and inspired by the Lubavitcher Rebbe OBM's blessing, Rebbetzin Wolowik began to assess the needs of the community and to determine how she could make a positive impact on Jewish life in the Five Towns. Before long, the energetic and driven Chanie found herself completely engrossed in a host of programs, including Shabbat services, dinners, community-wide holiday programs, guest lectures, Torah classes, youth clubs, and countless other events. She reached out to the community and began orchestrating individual and communal activities. Now, more than 18 years later, Chabad of the Five Towns and North Woodmere is an established presence in the Five Towns, recognized as a center of activity, infusing Jewish life with meaning and joy. Chanie is always saying, this takes enormous devotion and untiring commitment, and that's what we're here for. She is assiduously devoted to sparing no effort to bring vibrant and positive Jewish expression to the lives of the young and old of varied backgrounds and affiliation. They proudly boast a thriving Hebrew school, an acclaimed preschool, a dozen youth clubs, a Mommy and Me program, Cheder Gan Israel summer and winter day camps, holiday celebrations, tens of weekly classes and lectures, and regularly solidarity missions to Israel, to name but a few of their various programs and campaigns. When asked what were in the plans for the next 10 years of Chabad in the Five Towns, her instant reply was, "We expect ongoing growth. The nature of Chabad is to never be content with our accomplishments. We are always happy, but never satisfied. We will continue to expand our programs, youth activities, adult education, and further our outreach efforts to make Judaism an accessible reality to all Jews." Rebbetzin Chanie Wolowik's take charge attitude and commitment to make meaningful, tangible differences in her community fully embodies why today we honor her as a woman of distinction. The pleasure of bringing my family over to their home for a lunch at Sukkah, and there were about, I don't know, maybe 80, 90 people. I'm not exaggerating, in this Sukkah, and everything, I was overwhelmed with how many people and how much food. It was several courses of food being brought out, and everything was delicious. And when I asked who made it, she made everything herself. She made the gefilte fish for 90 people. And there was no help there. She was physically, her and her family, they were running around serving people. It was like my house on Thanksgiving, but my house on Thanksgiving, I served 22 people. This was 90 people. So this is the woman that we're talking about here. It's a community.
Missy, that was just lunch.
Right.
I just want to, my heart goes out to you, Nadine. I unfortunately lost a son, also suddenly, and in his memory we founded a library and a family center in Cedarhurst. It's on Central Avenue, and we'll reach out after. And unfortunately we're in too many of us in the same club.
I was going to say, you have more support in this room than you even know. Yes.
Thank you, Missy.